Here at the 12th hole, the King's Course at Myrtle Beach National. What a gorgeous par 3. As you can see, it's an island green, sits out in the middle of the pond. You look at it and you go, oh my. This hole right here is the state hole of South Carolina. What I want to show you today, when you stand on a hole like this, many people will panic. I mean, you see the island green, and it's a huge piece of real estate sitting out in the middle of that pond. But the front of the green has kind of a false front. The right-hand side has kind of a false side to it, where if the ball hits, it'll kind of roll down and can roll off into the water. Very similar to TPC and Sawgrass. The island hole, the 17th hole, played there in the Players Championship, and you get on that hole and you're scared to death because you sit eye level there, where here we're slightly elevated, which makes it able to see the green, not quite as intimidating. But there, the tendency is you look at it and you just see a small little sliver out in the lake. My biggest key when I played there was I'd get up there and instead of panicking and worrying about, I've got to hit the green, I'm worried about where the ball's going to go, I would get behind the ball and find an old divot, which I've done here. As you can see, there's an old divot right here in front of my ball to help me aim. So when I take my practice swing, it's back and through nice and smooth, and then I'd come back, get behind the ball, and then my focal point is where I want to try to swing over, I want the ball to travel over. If you do that, it kind of gives your focus more of on the spot, the direction you want to go, instead of the outcome of where the ball's going to be. So I'm going to set up here, right over the ball. I've got my focal point over the divot here, nice and smooth. And on the green. So now I have the opportunity to make a birdie, make par, and move on to the next one. Remember, if you get in a situation where you don't like what you're aiming at or what you're trying to hit your ball to, focus on something just in front of the ball to help you aim, and that way you make your swing and allow the result to happen and not worrying about the outcome, you worry about the process.